On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on. A blessed and wonderful Tuesday evening to each and every person out there tuning in to On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please, like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So in the evening, my peeps, we're going to kick it off with a story that took place over there in Massachusetts. Yeah, man, may I tell you. And you don't know, say, from On The Spot News Media giving a story out of the United States of America. That simply means it involves one of our very own Jamaican nationals. So a former Jamaican soccer player was arrested in connection with last week Thursday's bank robbery on Martha's Vineyard, according to the Edgartown District Court documents. Now on your screen is the only person that has been arrested so far in connection with last week Thursday's bank robbery is a 30-year-old Jamaican, Miquel A. Jones. He was arraigned in Edgartown Court District on Monday morning on accessory after the fact, charged in connection with last Thursday morning's armed bank robbery at Rockland Trust Bank in Tisbury Vineyard Haven community. Now on Thursday, November 17, approximately 8:15 a.m., police responded to a report of an armed bank robbery at the Rockland Trust in Vineyard Haven, according to the Cape and Islands District Attorney Office. So the court documents also revealed that victims told the authorities that 3 individuals, all dressed in black, who wore matching masks that resembled the face of an elderly man with exaggerated facial features and were armed with semi-automatic handguns, forced their way into the bank moments after the bank opened. The reported robbers removed an unspecified amount of United States currency according to court documents. The alleged robbery suspect also bound and restrained bank workers with duct tape and plastic restraints. The suspect then went on to steal a bank employee's SUV after the robbery. So according to police reports, bank surveillance footage also showed that the employee's car was abandoned in an Edgartown State Forest park lot approximately 8:29 a.m. minutes after the suspect had fled the scene. The police report also states that no bank employees were injured during that bank robbery. In a statement of facts filed in the Edgartown Court District on Monday morning, police stated that duct tape and pieces of green shrub-like vegetation were found in the abandoned car. A 2007 Hyundai Elantra was shown leaving the parking lot minutes after the stolen SUV arrived. The police report also stated that authorities pulled the car over after spotting it in Tisbury on Friday night. Authorities found Jones in the driver's seat. He reportedly told the police he had been driving that vehicle in Cape Cod area for the past 5 weeks. Now, during a questioning, Jones reportedly told the police that he was parked at the State Park Forest parking lot just around the same time the bank employee's car was abandoned by the alleged robbers. Now, police also observed a green vegetation-like substance on Jones' shoes, which appeared to be the same substance found in the bank employee's abandoned car. The evidence found during the search led police to place Jones under arrest on Friday night. Jones may face additional charges based on what the police reportedly discovered inside the car, according to the police report. Now, a search of the 2007 Hyundai Elantra revealed that $300 bills, 2 of which displayed sequential serial numbers. Additionally, 1 pair of white Nike brand sneakers, and dark color clothing that the police say are consistent with surveillance videos and that of the witness and victim's statements. Now, the report also stated that Jones gave authorities a Jamaican driver's license to identify himself. One of the bank employees also stated that at least one of the robbers spoke with a Jamaican accent. Now, alright, so the thing gets serious. Now, Jones' attorney also told the court that during his client's arraignment on Monday morning, that Jones was a former professional Jamaican soccer player and that his client was not guilty of the charges being preferred against him. Jones was, however, granted bail set at $300,000 cash with conditions of GPS monitor and an 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. curfew. He was also ordered to stay away from the Rockland Trust Bank in Massachusetts. So my peeps, that where that is concerned. I will be keeping close checks on this case as it continues. Now back on local soil. Yeah, man. So over there in the second most murderous parish, we are talking about Westmoreland for sure. Another family dispute gone bad, leaving the life of one man gone. Boy, may I tell you, him own uncle end up taking him 3 pints, bilious. Now a man has been charged with the loss of life in relation to a stabbing incident that took the life of his nephew in Moreland Hill, Westmoreland on Saturday morning. A 56-year-old man identified as Fitzroy Frey, also a labourer of Old Road in Moreland Hill in the parish of Westmoreland, was charged yesterday, Monday, after a recording of an eyewitness statement. Now, reports from the Westmoreland police are that this man presently on your screen, 36-year-old Kish Evans, a welding technician, also late off Old Road in Little London. It is reported that Kish Evans went to the home of his uncle Fitzroy Frey, after which an argument developed between both of them, to a point where Evans started to walk out of the yard, which is situated on top of a hill. Whilst Evans was walking out of the yard, Frey allegedly pushed his nephew from behind down the hill. Evans sought refuge in a neighbor's yard. However, Frey reportedly followed Evans into the neighbor's yard and attacked him with a knife in which he used to stab his own nephew in the left side of his chest. Now, according to the police report, Evans subsequently fell to the ground and Frey fled the scene. The police were summoned and upon their arrival, the body of Evans was seen laying on its back with a wound to the left side of the chest. Evans was, however, transported by the police to the Savannah Lamar General Public Hospital where he was pronounced you know what. The police later went in search for Frey at his home where he was found barricaded inside. The police, however, managed to gain entry to Frey's house and he was later arrested. The police also stated that before his arrest, upon them gaining entry, a search was conducted of the house and a ratchet knife was found with what appeared to be bloodstains on it in his waistband. Frey was then taken into police custody and arrested and later charged for the offense of his nephew's life. Some peeps, we have seen where over the years we have had an increase in domestic violence. We really need to find a way to work out our differences instead of taking the lives of our loved ones, then later spending the rest of our years in prison regretting our actions. Now, the last thing that we're going to talk about is that viral video that everyone saw that took place in the New Kingston area, right in front of the Scotiabank on Knutsford Boulevard, where a licensed firearm holder was seen in a face-off style with a woman who is said to be mentally challenged. But a firearm instructor is calling out a gender bias in the criticism of the recent viral video. However, it is also stated that the Firearm License Authority has since seized and suspended the license to carry from that licensed firearm holder pending investigations. So in an interview with Nationwide, firearm instructor Sheldon Neal says had it been a woman who pulled her licensed firearm at a male vagrant in the recent viral video, she would not have faced any form of criticism. So we're going to hear from the firearm instructor as he relates to this particular incident. Listen.
You know what's funny about this? We're only having this discussion because it's a male firearm holder and a female vagrant approaching him. If the genders had been reversed, we wouldn't be having this conversation. If it was a female firearm holder. And what we for want of a better word, yes, it's not politically correct, but let's call it a madman, a vagrant, you know, a crackhead, approaching her, we wouldn't be having this conversation. I think that the firearm holder did what was best for him. We don't know what his experiences have been. We don't know what he knows, what was in his head, okay? The ending motto is safety first. I think the firearm holder was very safe. I think he did the right thing. Again, according to the video, we see him stepping back, retreating, gesticulating. We see his mouth moving as if to say, you know, stop, step back. He did all he could. I think he did very well.
In the meantime, security consultant Robert Finzi-Smith is suggesting that people are more willing to videotape licensed firearm holder using their weapons than gunmen with illegal guns, and that is definitely a fact. Nobody dare not video the criminal elements them. Yeah, man. So we're going to hear from that security consultant Robert Finzi-Smith as he relates to this particular incident also. Listen.
How many videos have you seen of actual gunmen?
Gunmen doing what?
Illegal firearm holders. How many videos have you seen of them? Because we're ready to video the legal firearm holders. And we're equally or even more exposed to illegal firearm holders. But nobody videoing them and posting. The lady is, I would say, an occupant of New Kingston. And she has AIDS and proclaims it loudly. And has a habit of soliciting funds by approaching people and announcing loudly that she has AIDS and giving people the impression that she will embrace them if she does not get financial support. The license says protection of life and property. The perception of the threat depends on the fullness of the fact, not assumption. There's an old saying that if you assume, you make an ass out of you and me.
Now, my peeps, what's your take on the licensed firearm holders' action as it relates to that viral video? Let me hear from you in the comment section. But anyway, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.